Hello guys, if I'm audible, can you please just tell me the same? Like if my wedding view screen is all visible and everything like that. I'm trying to do something. If you guys can help me out, it will be like really good. Rest if you don't wanna speak or anything. Open trading view, yes. Thanks man, if my screen is visible, thank you. Alright, if you know how to do the application thing, let me know because my application is not visible and that is the major problem here. I'm not able to do my application. And the application is the major problem. Hello guys and girls. Tell me. You are audible. Nice. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see how this works and still, like if we have people here coming and everything, we don't have much people watching, but that's understandable. Just a minute. Let me join a couple of groups to see. Like, how do? I guess you can't run training views. You have to use it through the website. Is that so? Why do people do that then? Guys, can you just and does anyone have any idea how to turn off my mic? I am uh, just a minute. Start recording collection broadcast. Uh, हेलो हाँ जी सर बढ़िया वो मैं अभी यूट्यूब पे लाइव हूँ तो यहाँ पे नहीं बोल सकता आप लोगों को क्वेश्चन पूछने वहां पे आप लिंक से आ सकते हो लाइव पे आई एम ट्राइंग दैट थिंग ताकि सबको दिख जाए मेरे चैनल वाले भी आ जाएंगे इधर वाले भी आ जाएंगे आप लोग वहाँ क्वेश्चंस डाल सकते हो हाँ मैं फंडिंग का आंसर मैं वहां दे देता हूँ फंडिंग का मेरे को पता है आई विल टेल कि लाइक कैसे क्या होता है all right guys am I audible again can you help me out please here hi guys am I audible can you please phone pay guys. Yes, thank you, love. Thank you for constant support. Means a lot. Analytics, stream health. I'm just trying to figure things out here. Create highlight video. I don't need it. All right. Since we are here, let's talk. Let me just. I have to download the website and everything else. A list. ये है ना अभी. Let's see how many people can come. Guys, just do one thing. Like write down your chart request or anything that you have on the bottom. Until then, I'm just doing some of my things here. I will be just setting up my tools so that I don't have to click them again and again from here. Anyone who uses them can do the same from on their end. This bar will appear, and that way you will be able to use everything properly. This will help you out a lot, like in longer term when you're making charts. Just let me delete everything first. Let me remove the watch list. This is a new account made, so I don't know like what else is here. If you find any problem with my voice or anything, just let me know. Uh, all right, let me just mute my mobile phone. I guess ये on है. यहाँ से अगर इसमें और मोबाइल पे ऑन रहेगा तो लगता है ये लीव करना पड़ेगा अभी के लिए. सोलाना मैं कवर कर रहा हूँ बाकी guys just asking on the YouTube chat. All right, let's start with Solana again then. Everybody's favorite crypto here. Let me see which screen is visible. Let me close this one. I hope it's still visible. Damn, this is quite a thing here. Where the hell did the screen go? Yeah, it is here. Log into the website. It's logged in, love. It's logged in and everything. Like I'm just logged in with another ID. I did not want to touch base with my like the main ID. But yeah. All right, we are doing Solana, USDT. We have a downtrend, I guess. I can't completely be sure of everything here. But yeah, this was a good buy level here, right here. Wait, let me. I will need this. This was a monthly level, a monthly buy level. Like any normal person will make a support here and make a resistance here. The same I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to much more of the touch base on advanced things. But yeah, if you find some closings, important closings, this was an important closing. And if we close this monthly below this, I will be welcoming Solana somewhere first level, one level here and one level here. Well, yeah, one level here. Like, I hope you guys are able to see and understand what I am speaking here. Solana back to 50. Yes, sir. You were the first one who said Solana back to 50. So now we are here. Getting Solana back to 50. Magnet mode is on, magnet mode is off. But this case is like highly irrelatable right now, and people will be like, people holding Solana and will be like, no, I don't accept it. Since so I'm not gonna go it. Why? Because gotta grow the YouTube, right? This level is highly annoying for people. But then this level is on the plate. Trust me, it is. And any buys around it for on the first touch, like anytime Solana comes here for the first time, will be a buy. Good buy. Not on futures, of course. On spot, join it on spot, do it on spot, and on spot you will be able to understand like what I'm talking about here. So tell me about Luna. Sure, sir. Let me like open Luna next. Let me do Luna. Luna USDT. Unluckily, I can do one chat one time right now. All right. If you just simply go to monthly, this is quite a good rejection. So let's say where do we go? If we monthly closes like this, I expect Luna to come back somewhere around here. That's the two lines that I will keep Luna in between for now. Nothing much, nothing more. Anything around this level is a good buy. Wait, let me reset this one right here. Anything Luna around this level is a good buy. This and second level will be this. It will be a good buy. Like these levels will be a real good buy. If you are looking for buying, आप लोगों को अगर if you just need to buy and anything, sorry, I don't know what are the user base right now available on the channel. I did not pre-plan it perfectly, but yeah. So this will be the two good levels that you can look and buy for Luna, for spot. See, I'm going to talk about spot a lot right now because I can't give futures independent of what happens in the market in the next 2 days, 3 days. We need to see into triggers. Like for futures, people don't understand quite a few things. There are some thumb rules, and that is like Sir Matic. Sir Matic, your favorite. Yeah. So I will come to that. So what I will say is like, there are some rules for futures that people don't know. People don't wait for entry triggers. If I say buy Luna at 60, they will end up buying Luna at 60 instead of waiting for an entry trigger. What is an entry trigger? Entry trigger simply means that you have to see what is happening on Luna in a generic time frame at this level. Let's say your most used time frame is 1 hour. All right, your most used time frame is 1 hour. I'm coming to charts just a minute explaining this concept so that I don't want you guys to come here to just see for entries and be like, all right, I just saw this entry, I'm gonna just enter blindly there. No, I don't want you guys to do that. You just have to see what you are doing in the longer run. Let's say I said Luna this way on this line of 59. Now you have to see what Luna is doing on this zone. Is it staying above this zone like this? Like this. If it is like this, you can easily end up, taking a trade above it with a, good stop loss. A stop loss of 2 to 3% will be also good. A 5% stop loss will also be good because the reward here might possibly be of a price range of, 10 to 12%. Let's say here, 16% reward. So you can take a risk of 5%. In crypto, 1 is to 3 risk reward is good, 1 is to 5 is good. Anything above 1 is to 2 is good. You have to see like that. Entry trigger will be something like this. You don't have to take a trade on Luna when it goes like this and come this, then again this. It simply means whatever the orders are here, they are not holding up. They are not pushing the price above. That is how it works. It will be my favorite at $1. Everybody's favorite at $1. Next we go to what? Next we can go to Matic. Yeah, Matic has been asked. So one observation on Matic that people won't like me saying, but a man gotta do what he gotta do, right? If you see on Matic, there was a great accumulation here, like in this zone. This zone can be counted as a accumulation. Now we have expanded above. Now the price is just distributing, in my opinion, of course. Like, let me tell you, everyone, like, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't want you all to, buy or sell depending upon what I speak. You can see this is the accumulation phase. We accumulated here, here, and now we are simply, distributing between, retail and what do you call it, strong hands. What they do is like whenever strong hands want to sell, they don't sell here. They don't sell like at this level or at this level or at this level. If they want to sell here, they will sell here. They don't care what you are doing. They have to create buyers at this level. So everybody knows this is a sum of zero game, trading, investing, whatever you call it. This is a sum of zero game. Unless someone is willing to buy, you can't sell. Unless someone is willing to sell, you can't buy. And now if you nobody is there to buy, who will you sell to? That is why prices almost before going down, if you go to BTC USDT, the same thing happens. Almost before going down, price stays above in the range for a lot of time. It stays above here, something that is happening in market. It stayed here, it came back down, it went above, and then went down. Accumulation, expansion and distribution. There are multiple kind of phases: accumulation, expansion, distribution, accumulation, manipulation, expansion. There are multiple kind of phases like that. You have to see what you are looking at in the chart, looking in the terms of price action or support resistance, whatever you call it. I don't want to go into liquidity right now, tell you all, get you all confused that how everyone buys here and everyone sells here and vice versa also. Like if they want to sell here, they will take the price there. They won't settle for these prices. They won't settle for these prices. If they opened a long here, like let's say they want to open a long on Bitcoin for the target of 69K. They already know where price is reaching. They know 2 months in advance. They accumulate. They get the prices down. They buy from every weak sellers. What do you have when we have that term? What do you call it? Capitulation. We as retail end up selling to them. Why? Because we think price is not bottoming out. Price is gonna go to zero. Price is gonna go to 20K, and price is gonna go to Flana Dicana, like that stuff. And we end up selling. And what they need for to buy, like they need sell orders to buy, be it BTC, be it Matic, be it Luna, and whatever. They need sell orders. And what form they get their sell orders? They get their sell orders in terms of stop loss. Let's say anybody who is longing Bitcoin here, where will their stop loss be? On the previous wick low, right here. Or anybody who long Bitcoin here, let's say, where will their stop loss be? Right here. Same goes for here. Long here, stop loss, let's say here. Like that. Stop loss will be here. Now, if they want to push price up, what they will do, they need sell orders. When your limit long order stop loss is hit, you are actually selling. So they can buy it. they get to buy at that price without getting noticed in the market, without thinking twice that, somebody is going to see our orders. Somebody is going to see 800 BTC being bought randomly out of nowhere. There will be slippage. Slippage simply means I want to buy 20 lakh WRX coins on WazirX at, let's say, 100 rupees. Do you think it will be possible? Not at all. And guys, keep commenting so that I know I'm not talking to myself just. Like, it's quite hard speaking out alone, but yeah. So what do you think, like, when they are buying, they can't buy all alone. Like, they want to buy 20 lakh WRX on the first day itself or on one day itself in market price. Even if they try to, the slippage will be so high. Some WRX will come at 100, some at 110, some at 120. Why? Because they ended up pushing the price themselves. That is how it works. So for those cases, what they do, they drive the prices to a liquidity levels. These levels are called liquidity levels where people have their stop losses. Stop losses are where they want to buy because a lot of people, it's not you longing here. When BTC price came here, it went up very good. People think, all right, this is a nice step here. But where will they put stop loss be? Below this level. They take their stop losses, they go up. Again, they try to go down, go up. That is how it works. Now, price is in a continuous downtrend. You can simply say, but sir, we are not going up, we are going down. The longs are, they are not taking liquidity. What if they don't have, enough liquidity tap yet? They want more. They want to buy more. That is why they drive the price down. That is how is the concept of liquidity. The difference between concept of liquidity and normal concepts is in concept of liquidity, you need to derive your biases on further forms of analysis. Like here you see a RSI divergence. You know, let's go to indicators. RSI. Here you see a RSI divergence. So you can get a bearish scenario. All right, you can have your bearish scenario here. So when you have your bearish scenario here, what you can do, you can simply remove all the trend lines, horizontal lines that you made, thinking of longs. A guy in the right mind, what he will be doing, he will be selling. He will be looking to sell. First sell order here, stop loss here. Second sell order after this being broken here, stop loss here. Third third sell order, this was the broken range. This was the broken range. You enter here and you can put stop loss here or even here. The same happens here. There is a broken range again. This one, you enter a short right here, you put a stop loss here. Now, when they will be pushing the market, let's say market reverses from here, what will happen with all these stop losses? When we move from here to here, these stop losses are on shorts. It means when they are hit, somebody is buying off the market because you first sold. Shorting simply means you are selling first, buying later. So when you are shorting, it will simply get moved. That is a short squeeze. The same happens on longs. Every time they are hitting SL, they are using it to fill their orders. And when they want to drive the price down, they will keep doing it. No matter how much you say, how much you talk about BTC prices going up, BTC prices going down, and Flana Dikana. Nothing else will matter at all. So for those cases, you will have to see what you are trying to look and work with. So I hope like that is helpful. I'm not quite, you know, prepared for what I need to speak, what I don't need to speak. So for those cases, sorry. Next, let's see Atom. All right, let's see for Atom. All right, if we go to simply 1 week, what do you see here? We were rejected from the top only. Double top? Do you see a double top here? People will trade like that, particularly like retail, they trade like that only. Here is a RSI where bullish divergence you can see, price being reversed from here. All right. I'm just simply spotting things on in front of you on the chart. And trust me, it is easier to spot in this kind of market instead of live market when you are actually trading. Because I remember I gave a bets for Atom around, I had personally bets for Atom around 17. I bought here and then I was waiting to average here, right here. I did not buy here. There is a divergence being printed. I would have bought. I guess the word should be I should have bought, but I didn't because it is harder to, do these things in the live market. People will say 10 things about it that, yeah, this happens. Please explain about negative funding rates on futures and how to understand it. All right, I can drop a link on negative funding rates on the channel. So, negative funding rates and positive funding rates. What is funding rates? Let's know that. Funding rate is simply when bears are, you know, paying bulls to keep their shorts open, or bulls are paying bears to keep their longs open. Now, if there are a lot of longs, the funding rate goes to negative, positive. There is a lot of shorts, funding rate goes to negative, something like that. Wait, let me give you the funding rate example. Just write to you like on the link. I will post the link so that you are able to see. I have the example. Wait, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it for your reference so that I can give you a short example for it. Like if funding rate is less, you can expect the coin to moon. Like in short term, in futures, you can say like this coin is going up. You can do that. All right, I'm dropping the link now in the channel. All right, guys, here it is. This is the funding rate where you can read about funding rates. I've dropped it. What is funding rate? Here it is everything. Payments made to either long or short traders. Difference, like whatever the difference between the contractual prices and normal spot prices. Now, what happens is like when you're opening a lot of shorts in perpetual, what you are doing? You are driving the price down. All right. And if you open a lot of longs, what you are trying to do? You are driving the price up. That is what happens during futures. Now, what they need to do is they need to keep the price at a level with a spot contract. Let's say this is Atom spot. Now, bears all of a sudden start shorting it. They start shorting it and they keep shorting until this level to this level. All right. Now, if you go to Atom USDT perpetual, they are doing it on that chart. They are shorting from here to here, and price comes down to this level. Bears are, then bears are gonna be paying to the bulls. The funding rate will go to negative in that case. That is all that matters here. Funding rate can't be used as what do you call it, people like to use it as a confluence, like all right, we again have a divergence here spotted. If you see here, if you go to line chart, you will be able to see much more correctly. See, I spotted one more divergence again. I'm becoming good with divergences lately, like because they work out as a good thing. And Atom is a good buy for spot if you're looking for it. I don't know how many people are watching the stream right now, but let's just say, yeah. Sir, negative funding rates are, mostly, what do you call it, manipulated by the exchanges. That's all I will say. Like, honestly speaking, I get a lot of confusion for funding rate, like which one is negative, which one is positive. But then you can use the link to read everything. I don't use it, so it is not on my tongue. I'm not gonna, pretend to be a pro on it. Like, I know word by word what is funding rate and everything. I understand the situation. I just don't use it as a confluence. That is why I don't have, correct, what do you call it, correct words on my mouth to say like negative is for longs. Of course, negative is for long. When it is like negative, you can open longs. It is positive, you can open shorts. That's how it works. That's how it is used when it is used as a confluence or confirmation. Rest, I will see funding rate is something that you shouldn't be much bothered with. Let me see, are there people on the live? How many? What are they doing? Not many, I guess. All right, people don't like YouTube lives at all. No worries. So for Atom, we have this RSI divergence being printed on daily, and if our daily close happens here for both RSI and this, it can be a good buy. It can be a good trade. Like if you even go to Hollow Candles, you see the price is holding up, and we have a. If you want to one more concept, like we have a order block here. Here it is. If you want to enter a long trade, what will happen is this can be a good long. But then I won't particularly say take a long, but yes, it is a good buy in this level. In spot, this is a good buy right now. Atom, yeah, absolutely yes. Any price that comes to this blue line will hold. VIX, I can't count to that. VIX are something like this market is always like right now. BTC also has no, but a big negative funding is required for a big pump. So negative funding and positive funding only ends up in a big, pump or dump when they need to flush out the funding rates to neutral. So just reverse the position. All right, that is what you will do, right? Like, you just end up making lines like this. All right, our love guy, what he likes to do is like instead of opening longs, he will do like, all right, sir, there is a order block here also, since we are talking. All right, let me show his example of analysis. You are gonna love it. I love it personally. All right. He already will give you shots here, and he will be like, all right, guys, let's go. Enter shots. You go, you enter a shot here. You take your entry, sir. And here. See, sir, risk reward is much nicer on short. And it entered here. Like, if we use Fibonacci, how we have learned for in the sessions, how we have learned in the sessions like love. If you use Fibonacci, let me just. Alright, I guess this is good. Alright, if you go to here, I hope you are also able to see how to use these lines if you already don't know. Alright, guys, I know you did not sign up for this, but yeah. So let's go to 1 hour. If you go, we just moved out of the zero point 0.5 Fibonacci almost. Like we have to just readjust it a little bit to this order block. We just moved out away from this. You enter, you make profits as per Shubh here. But a beginner. This is same as session only. Only you and me. I am not speaking. Yeah, I'm not speaking a lot of things. I'm not being quick on all the things that we learned. But yeah, this is just like sessions. Yeah, but if even if we had the short open, I will suggest you book profit somewhere here only. That's all. Like even if we had a short open here, I guess we is Shubh only here. Do we have other people here? We have only one viewer. Wow, this is such a wow, quite a motivation. All right, all right, all right. People don't like YouTube live sessions, I guess. All right, but yeah, right now, if anybody is looking, let's see if we have any divergences here. Like people like to see RSI, OVV, and everything. You can use anything that you like. You go to RSI. No, we don't have anything in 4 hours, neither bullish nor bearish. But you see how RSI has flushed out almost. Maybe a tap to the lower zone where we were looking for longs, and then we go up. That will be good. Well, I would bring more people tomorrow. Sure, sir, Pratik, sir, that would be really good for us. So Telegram call कर लो मेरे साथ इससे अच्छा. I will give you more sessions. We will talk about liquidity later. Sessions on me, man. Now I learned a lot from you too. Like how to drive down the market without any patience or anything, just lines. You draw a line to the downside. This guy just draws a lines like this. Market is like, all right, Shubh sir, you said so. We are going to follow it. That's all that matters. All right, I don't. I guess I will have to see the time that I am doing the live so that more people can join because I don't think this time is suitable for people to join, or maybe they just don't want to, whatever that happens. But yeah, all right. Let me give it some like if since we are talking and we are talking about some values here, let me give out some things that I'm particularly bullish on here. Right now, for me, this looks amazingly a good pick. This chart, this GRT chart right here. Like this is the absolute bottom in terms of weekly. The second will be, of course, here, which you can average heavily. But if you are looking to buy any dips in here, you can buy this one. Trust me, you won't regret it in the longer run. It is, almost, what do you say, 70% down from the all-time high? Let's see it. Yes, 77% down. And it is one of those projects that I know, that I know of and I am aware of it. I am aware, I have researched fundamentally, and then I can see that, what do you call it? I see it going back up. Not just this level, but much more higher. But then, yes, even if it comes back here, you will be on 2x. And if market starts moving, like take my words on it, this will be very easy. Until this target of 57 to 58%, this will be very easy. I'm holding on to this personally, and I will like suggest anyone who has patience in terms of spot can buy on it. Like this is a spot buy. We'll look into it. Yes, sir, you look into everything. One of another calls, since we are talking, one of the another charts. I will try to, pre-make charts and then share them here. But yes, and one of the another things will be this RSR. You see how much down it is from all-time high? Again, 77%. Like my normal targets will be just a minute. My normal targets will be just a minute, just copy pasting something for link. All right, my normal targets here will be for GRT after it moves up is like 57 to 80%. That's all. Like I'm expecting this much. I'm also down. My average entry is here, like 30. I haven't averaged yet. My next average will be somewhere here at this level. I'm using line chart since it is much more easier, like at this level of 20, and then next any depth that comes to the lower line of this zone. This in itself is a support zone, you can say. I'm just making it so that you all can check out in your own terms. Like most of us are used to support and resistance trading, and it's not a bad way of trading. Everybody starts from there, and I will say, yeah, start from there. Yeah, benefit of YouTube is people can see the chat, and chats are later days deleted or date like whatever, but yeah, let's hope RSR making the Batman top. So yeah, this is going to be my thumbnail for the next video. I have spotted the RSR Batman top. Yeah, is this the Batman top, guys? Nice eyes, man, nice eyes. It actually looks like Batman. Two ears, hands around the drop, and then things like that. But Telegram is more interactive. Yes, sir, Telegram is more interactive, but then Telegram like is limited to the channel itself, and you have to share screen which like stays low. And I'm also trying to grow the channel. I'm being very honest with that. So for that, for me personally, YouTube is much better. I will keep doing Telegram also. I will keep talking to people, interacting with people, and I will keep sharing my ideas of trades with them. And Telegram will be something like, where everyone can come without disturbing anyone else. They can simply put their questions, they will be answered one by one, and the charts will be shown. Let's talk about BTC more, what Bitcoin is doing right now. If we simply delete everything, We go to a daily chart, just go to hollow candles, just go to maybe, yeah, who likes 1 minute charts? Let's go to 1 minute chart. Uh, no, let's go to 3 minutes. 1 minute is 5 minutes. 1 minute is quite small. If you see, we are creating imbalances and filling it. This right here is an imbalance, filled here. This right here, then one more imbalance, filled right here. Now this imbalance is created and it was filled where? Here. So now once this imbalance is filled with this is no more an imbalance and this is no more an imbalance. We have to look at that. Like this imbalance was created. You don't see any imbalance here. This is not imbalance. Wherever there is liquidity tapped below or above the zone, like there is a supply and demand left before a move on the candles. You can simply say, all right, this is not an imbalance. Right here, there was an imbalance, and you will see, was it filled? No, not correctly. Not correctly. Sorry. Sorry for my words here. So this is the imbalances that you can find on 15 minutes also. Like on 15 minutes, you see this, you see this. Like that, you will see a lot of imbalances. Imbalance is something, just what you can say. Imbalance is something like, the candles that go up all of a sudden without, much sellers. All right, if you just focus on these two candles here, right here. Let's say these two candles. Like this is a pump of how much percent? 2%. There is nothing red in between. You hide everything else. There is nothing red in between. What it shows is like, there were all of a sudden in these two candles, like for the half hour here, 2015 and 2025 candle, there were no sellers in the market. Nobody was interested in selling at all. It was just an imbalance. It was just a pump that was done without the liquidity of the sellers. Now what happens is like market comes back to fill those imbalances. If you even go to one day, there are imbalances that we need to fill and imbalances that have already been filled. If you go here, this was an imbalance here. The market pumped good. All right. You think like there are no sellers here. This was an imbalance here. And then there was the next imbalance here. The next one here. You don't call these wicks imbalance, but the ones above it, where there is only one side of buying or one side of selling, one-sided things. Now the next imbalance that we are seeing, like this one won't be imbalance, but this is. Do you see this being this being filled? No. That is why we are expecting a move like at least a week to fill this imbalance until here. I know people won't be able to. Do you mean sudden pump should come down? A sudden dump there, if you are like doing any TA right now in terms of volume, price seems bottomed out. Trust me, it seems like bottomed out. We are primed to pump because there were people who shorted here. We did not take their liquidity, like we did not hit their SL. There were people who shorted here. We spent quite a couple of days, going up and down, getting them out, getting the weak hands out, and then going down. There are shorts open from here, there are shorts open from here, and there are shorts open from here also. We have not taken any of their SLs. We are just moving down. It's like private prices just, every time there is a volatility, there is some price action developing either side, price decides, oh my God, I am choosing down. Dip, 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 that's all. But that is something that should not be happening in terms of price action basis. If there is supposed to be a long, let's say there is an order block being made, there is an order block being made. Right here, we have it here. There's an order block being made, and we should pump out from here. Like we will be, of course, using our, own analysis on how we will be using this order block. Let's say there are people who will be using order blocks right here. There's an order block on daily here. Order blocks can be made on any time frame, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, one day, and all blocks work as support and resistance, but all support and resistance doesn't work with order block like as order blocks. Always know that there are people who will think this is just a support and resistance. All order blocks will look like support and resistance, but all support and resistance won't be order blocks. I don't know if it has been said before on YouTube, but yeah, I am speaking it here. Like order blocks is something that you don't have to confuse yourself with. But yeah, if you were looking for shorts, there is an order block right here which needs to be tapped before further shots. Let's say how you will open a short here. Let me just all right, I'm not gonna use the open short position right here. We will be opening short here, SL above the order block. Take profit, depending upon the last wick that needed to be touched. This one. I'll take profit here. I'm not going to, just because I see chart being hitting here, I will go here. And my first take profit will simply be this level. That's all, nothing else. But now we don't touch that either. Or we can say we already made that, order block. There was it. This was the order block. We mitigated down. And now we have one more order block made right here. And if we need to pump, what happens is like how we will be looking at a position as this. Order block. Oh, sorry. This is a short position. Market wants to dump, I guess. This is a long finally. You go here, you keep your SL below the last wick of the order block. And if I am here, I'm being me, I will take my first profit here. For the final target, you will of course look to see. But yes, the market needs to pump until then. Even if we need to dump from here, even if we dump from here, we go down like this, we need to pump. Everybody is shorting blindly. People are even starting to load out shorts right now. Shorts are even much more riskier than longs at this time. I expect, I have been expecting candles like this. Like, honestly speaking, I have been wrong these days a lot, quite a lot, and I am accepting it. I have been expecting these big candles since these days because people are shorting. People are shorting blindly. This level is shorted. This level is shorted. We have stop losses all over this level. This level maybe rarely. Retail, no. But there are retailers who shorted this. There are retailers who shorted this. There are retailers who even shorted this one. They have their SLs, and these SLs need to be hit. These SLs need to be hit, in terms of market to provide liquidity to go more up. Because the moment these SLs are hit, let's say here, 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 what will happen is like you sold. Now you will be buying back from market. That's how shorts work. You are selling something first, buying back later. You're selling something at a price of 1 rupees, and you are thinking that when it drops to zero point 0.8, I will sell. But when you have a SL at 1.2 price and it reaches there, you have to sell. And there are some people who don't even have SLs. They have first SL here, their liquidation here. What they will do instead of here, they will shift their SL here. Now, what happens when the price reaches here? They will sell their house and they will like, all right, let me push my liquidity here, and they will be happy. Finally, I have pushed my liquidity up. Now I am hoping price goes down. That is what happens. The whole time they were thinking that why the market is not going down, even when they entered a market which already went down this much. This is a liquidity line. If anybody saw my channel and looked at the audio trade, there is a liquidity line there. The same is here. This is a liquidity line. Every time price tries to push up, people start locking at longs. Locking at longs, they start, this is my time to long, otherwise I'm going to lose out on a trade. And the moment it breaks out, people will be like, all right, let's take longs, and we can again go down. We can again go down like, this. This is very possible right now. From here, somewhere here, 44K to 45K until 33 to 34K. This is very much on the table. And that will be the best way to, just buy it out, buy the things out, buy things in your spot, be it GRT, be it Atom, be it Sushi, be it Dot, Moonbeam, Moon River, Quant. These are some good projects that you can get your hands on. And since I don't see much people here, no one is asking questions. I don't know what happened to people. Let me put a message in my Telegram, see if somebody comes. Of course, you need motivators to come along. But yeah, 51 minutes since live session. All I thought was 30 minutes. Thank you, love, for staying. Do you think due to Corona, BTC may go to 30K? See, nothing happens because of Corona. What is Corona doing? They are not, Corona is not going to rich people's places and asking for their money to put, get your money out of crypto. I am coming. You may need it. No, riches already have everything that they need to survive Corona. Corona, like, I know people who think that news drives the market, but news comes when market needs to down or goes up. Market goes up, you will see there are bullish news. Market goes down, there are bearish news, and blah 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 like that. News is already always, what do you call it? Temporary movement के लिए curtains. These are just curtains. Behind them, movements happen. But one thing that you can look at is like as per news. as per news, is like, they create a bias in the market. Corona created a bearish bias. Created a bearish bias. This means simply that like Corona news came somewhere around here first, then here second. All right. It created a bearish bias, fear in the market. Retail start selling. It is easier for the retail to capitulate here in this season. Why? Because they think Corona is hitting, and if Corona stays, the market will keep going down. Same happened in March here. Corona state. 3 weeks of time, how much down? We have already seen the Corona phase here. 3 weeks of time first here. Then we have 3 weeks of time here. 6 weeks of time. If you see after, 1, 2, 5, 6 weeks of dumping, we stayed here almost, 111 days or 61 days. It's somewhere in between. Let me see what was it. Date range. And you can expect our accumulation in the same way. All right. 70 days, 133 days. So you can expect a 70 days, 70 days accumulation here, somewhere here. And you can see that, like, let's use that as an advantage to see. Hello, bro. How are you, Aniket? Sin Solanki. I'm good, man. How are you? How's everything going? Like, I don't know what's your Telegram name, but thank you for coming. I guess you are me. All right. Thank you for coming. Yeah. So if you think that, COVID news and everything did drive the price down, no, they drive the market sentiments. And this market is dependent upon sentiments a lot more than just we think. This market is driven with sentiment for the retail so that they can fear out. They can sell where they need to sell. Like we were talking about liquidity. Let's say people want to buy big BTC in this zone. What they need sell orders. Without sell orders, can they buy? Like this market, belongs to just one single concept. To buy, you have someone on the other side to sell. To sell, you need someone on the other side to buy. In this range, let's say even if I want to buy 1,000 BTC, but I am like I just only buy in this range. What will I have to do? I will need to create sellers in this range. Without the sellers, I am going to do nothing here. Nothing at all, no matter what. Even if I want to buy 1,000, a crore, a million, or whatever amount of BTC. There is no a crore amount of BTC in the chain. I know it. I'm aware of it. Don't think I'm a noob just streaming here for views. So yeah. So if you want to buy anything here, you need to create enough sell orders. What happens for those sell orders? We push the price down. Why? Because we need to. You simply can't, put a buy order here for 1,000 BTC. There will be a lot of slippage. Let's say you are trying to buy here. BTC current price is 42,301. Delete everything. 42,226. You want to buy BTC, but nobody is selling. What will happen? Price will start going up. If nobody is selling, let's say until here, nobody is selling again here, and maybe up again, and that will create an imbalance that I was previously talking of. An imbalance is something where there are no sellers when there is buying happening. The other will be like there are no buyers when there is selling happening. Right now, this was an imbalance that was filled for you. That's all you can say. All right, we need to fill out this imbalance until 34K for this one. Until this price, not this bottom, of course, until this price. These are imbalances. So let's say people start buying 1,000 BTC or 100 like 1K BTC, 1,000, 10,000, like that. They start buying here, nobody's selling. Price will keep going up. But if they have, so what will happen is like their first BTC buy order or their first 10 will be here. Their next 10 will be here. The 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 next 10 will be here. And their next 10 will be here. Now, you know who does buying like this? Retail. Retail does it. The whales, the institutions, they won't be buying like this. What they will be looking to for is like they will buy here, and if they want to buy lower, what they will do, they will drive the price down to this level. They buy again here, they buy again here, they buy again here, they buy again here, and they buy again in this range only, as many times as they want. Now they are buying at this many times. Now you will say, who is selling? Who will be selling? We will have our retail stop losses there. We will have retail stop losses here, 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 here. And there is not just one stop loss. There are a lot of stop loss. Retail, small banks that are trading and everything like that. We will have stop losses here. Small DGen accounts on Twitter, that are putting $50,000, that money from the college into crypto. Just a minute, drinking some water. Drinking some water, yeah, done with it. So they will be like there will be a lot of stop losses here, and for liquidity, what they will do, they will drive the price down. Now, once they drive the price down, they have as many sell orders as they want in this level. In this level, they have a lot of sell orders, a lot more than you can imagine. So they can buy as many BTCs as they want without fluctuating a price like this in the shorter range. The moment they are buying, no, they can't. They can't do that. So what happens is like the price stays in the range, this range only, a small pump will come and they will be already accumulating or done with accumulating all the BTC that they needed in this range. Why? Because they were, just putting out their prices at the stop losses of other people. You can say SFP, swing failure pattern, or you can simply say liquidity being tapped through stop loss of longs. You can call it any of that, and you know that institutions bought here, accumulated here. They will again try to, like, they have another 500 BTC orders that they need to fill, but they want to fill in this range. What they will do, they will some sell some of their BTCs above again. They don't have to do anything. They will sell some of their BTCs again and they hedge. They never, just go blind long or blind shorts. They will have their shorts open from here again. They will have their shorts open from here again. They will have their longs open from here also. They hedge always. Every time they have to, open more shorts and close their longs, they will pump their prices from here to here. They close their longs and let the shorts print. Now, what they will be doing, they will be opening their longs here, buying here. The price goes up. They will drive the price down again to close their shorts or, be positive on their shorts that they opened here or they opened here. They get positive. They unload their shorts here, they relieve the market and then they go up. That is why you will see prices, before making a good big move on the upside, they take a small retracement. Hello, Karthik. Bro, tell about Mbox. Is the best time to entry for this coin? Mbox. All right, let me come to that concept just once for a moment, finishing up. So don't, just trade thinking that this is a support and resistance. I'm not going to, teach you everything right here, right now, in this just one singular moment. Not very possible for me, not very possible for you. But if you simply think like this, like for buying, you need sell orders. For selling, you need buy orders. If nobody is buying, what will you do to sell? Let's say nobody was buying BTC at 60-90. No matter how much you try to sell, you won't. Let's say even if you were able to sell one here, the price will go down because nobody else is selling, price will go down. Second, you will have to sell here because price is dumping every time you are selling. Price goes down here and down here with you just selling. The same happens with buyers. You are trying to buy as a whale and the price keeps going up. The price keeps going up. That is something that whales don't want. That is something institutions don't do. The best example for these liquidity things is Forex. Forex is the best example here. There you can learn on charts like let's do Euro USD or these are the best examples for this. These charts will be the best example for your working, for your learning for it. Like if you go to Euro USDT right now here, you can call it a Wyckoff. WYCKOFF. Wyckoff pattern. I'm still learning it, so I'm not gonna, harm myself speaking that this is, rejection, this is spring, then we go down, reaccumulation, and then we go up. What retail will be thinking here? They will be thinking that we are going to go down from here. They will be trying to short this position here, right here. Sorry if I'm doing like this, like any relationship between gold and crypto, bro. If gold comes, crypto comes. No, sir, there is nothing really correlation between that. But if you just allow me a time, just keep your question in hand. I will be answering that. If you see what the retail bid low, they will like there is a resistance here, so what I will do, what I will try to sell here with stop loss below the previous close, and I will be like this. You see the percentile here, the losses and growth percentile L in this Forex. So in this, you have to use a lot of leverage. People use leverage in a lot of like 10x, 20x, 30x, even 50x leverage here, right here, because the percentile of growth in account. And now growth doesn't simply means this. If you are shorting, this means growth to you. This means growth to me. Now retail will be like, all right, let's short here, sir, because there is a resistance. It is going down, and you can even call it a head and shoulders here, like partial head and shoulders, of course. Like there are multiple ways of drawing it again, but you will be like, all right. I'm not good at this. Patterns and me, they not go hand in hand. All right, this is not a good head and shoulders. My apologies. You can make it like this, upwards trend line, and then a head and shoulder somewhere here. This being the head, this being the shoulders, trend line will neckline will come somewhere here. Not actually the basic. Sorry for spotting it. Yeah, but still, we went down here. There was a resistance here. We will like retail will be shorting. Where the stop loss of the retail is here, here right now, here above it. People who shorted here and people who even shorted here today because they thought they will miss on the trades. So they have multiple stop losses here right here. So what market needs to do to pump? They will simply take these stop losses here right here. You go to brush, you start doing this. Like if you make something like this, once the price pumps through this level, it will be an automatic pump. You will see good big green candles. Why? Because nobody will be selling, everybody was short. Short simply means you sold something first, you will be buying back later and giving it back to exchanges. It means you are buying off exchanges. Now, when you buy, what happens? Prices pump. So it will mean with the slow money, with low money, you will be helping your prices go up. Now, second thing is here, right here. When everybody is selling, what happens? You create sell orders in these ranges. You create multiple sell orders in these ranges. People are selling, people are selling, people are selling. Now, for you to push the price up, you want to push the price up and you want to buy a lot of euros because you think euro is going to be stronger than USDT in the coming week. What you will be doing? You will be putting your buy orders right here. You will be putting your buy orders right here, and you will like, all right, I will buy here without being caught that I bought in a lot of big jump. Why? Because you have as many sell orders here, as many you need. No matter how much sell orders you need, you will get it here because people are selling. So that is how liquidity comes. Awesome chart. Ash XBT. All right. Takeoff patterns are mostly used by banks and institutions. Yes, sir, I know that. I'm just not going to, complete details. Why beer? All right. Ash is Ashutosh. Now I know. Retail soon wrecked. Welcome to the chat, Ashutosh. Yeah, Shubh. Takeoff patterns is like something that is, used by what? Like retails, like institutions and bank. But if you learn it, you can use it well. Like on BTC also, if you go BTC USDT on the top, this was a wick off also. This was a big of pattern also. I'm learning. I can't get into details. Maybe you know more than me, and I don't want to get into it. That is a very productive session for me. All right, yeah. So I can get into wake off right now because I don't know it particularly. If I know it well, I will be able to answer your questions in the future. Right now, I'm not going to pretend I know everything. I don't. There are some things that work for me, and I'm very much happy making money out of it. And probably I will be putting my stuff here for you to learn in the same way. Like not everything, of course, but still, and for the question that somebody asked, you can use DXY as correlation to cryptocurrency. Every time you will find, I won't say 100% correlation, but every time dollar index is going down, you will find, where is the, yeah, let me start this also. Whenever the dollar index is going down, you will see, small pumps in retail, in crypto. Sorry for retails. Ah, Shutosh, you put retail in my mouth. Hey, me this side. All right, you are me. Okay, okay, okay. I thought that was me. All right, no worries. Yeah. So DXY is something that you can use here, right here. The DXY pumps, the crypto dumps, the crypto pumps, DXY dumps. Like you won't say, crypto is pumping, so DXY will dump. No, that is not a correlation. But yes, if DXY is dumping, you can see crypto pumping. That is a correlation right there. On DXY, if you want to find an order block on weekly, it is like you majorly don't use order blocks on weekly, but yeah, if you want to, this one is right here. All right, atom chart. You wanted, Ashu, you are on long or short on atom? We already did atom chart though. Like, don't use this chart for anything. You mean on the downside, right? Why do you want to dump the market, love? Why? Tell me that. Why? Why do you want? We don't need to dump the market. We need to pump it. Pump it up. All right, Ashutosh, let me know if you're long on short. Atom chart what? Atom is on screen. All right, all right. Let me tell you what I'm expecting of Atom before seeing. Right now, we have a bullish divergence on Atom right here, which you are going to love very much. And I trust this divergence here. Let's go to line. You see this, Ashutosh? This right here is your bullish divergence. And this is a perfect divergence. This right here is a bullish divergence for you. Secondly, we are at a strong support. And if you want to see, look for order blocks, we have an order block created here on 4 hours. We go to 4 hour. Please don't, start using stuff just because I'm taking names of it. Trust me, it's harder than what you think it is on learning on YouTube. There are people I have seen, you who start just, watching a couple of videos and thinking, all right, I'm going to use it on my trading style. You won't be able to. I'm just speaking for a couple of people. There are people who like to learn like this. I will just advise not to. This is order block right here. You can use this as order block. Like as I said, everybody has different ways and approaches of making order blocks. I don't make on 4 hour, I have been making on 1 hour. So if this was an order block for you, your SLS hit. But for me, like I made the first one, that is the order block for me. That is the touch base price where we grab the liquidity before our move up. And this is the price that where I will be looking to enter longs, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this will be the price. Rest, I like the long one on 1 day only. On 1 day, you can enter longs. Somewhere here is a good long. Let me see the comments again. A nice double top on weekly and a perfect hammer. So you want to, I believe currently BTC is completely dependent upon DXY and S&P. BTC is completely dependent upon nothing. Awesome, I will hold my long then. Yes, long is good. Right now, at this price, selling a long won't make sense on Atom. Trust me, it won't. Divergence is in front of you. Let's check OBV. Like since I have not been using OBV on these charts at all. But if you also see OBV, balance is like right? I like using OBB on 4 hours. You see this? There is a OBB divergence also. Here was the divergence. RSI, no divergence if you see. But OBV, there is a divergence. Price pumps. So that is like, what do we call a order block? Is this an area of value or area of support? All right, a order block, like I can completely say, I will say it is a value area for me, value area where I am looking for like the liquidity to be tapped before a major move to the either of the side, upside or a downside. And as I said previously, not all support resistance are order blocks, but all order blocks can be viewed and used as support and resistance. Right here, let's say we have order block here, we have a order block here, right here. We can see this one. We have order block here. This can be used as a support. We have order block here. This can be used as a resistance. But if we have a order block in the middle of somewhere, like I will be using this, let's say, I won't call it a support. Or if I use a order block right here in this range, I won't call it a resistance. Nothing at all, nothing like that. So order blocks don't have a correlation like this. And as we know about technical analysis, it's just, you have to use the terminologies. Order blocks, if you want to find, I won't go into details, but one thing you can do is like all the liquidity that is tapped before a major up move or a down move. Though that is the two sides that you should be looking at, like either a major like up move or a down move. Before that, where the liquidity was tapped, look for those areas. Those are your value areas. That is where the order block is right now, and probably price will try to push down there. And we need to, we need to get our love sir convinced that we are not going down. He's driving the prices down, He is looking at this hammer. Then we had a engulfing candle on it. Then now we are going bearish. They are just stops. Institution candles, as Taha says, and there are other terms for this also. These two candles. I don't use it. I'm not gonna call them out names. But the as per Lovesa, we are going to see three black sparrows here until this price. Yes, sir, Lovesa. Am I wrong? Got it, bhai. Perfect. Hello, Dhananjay. I'm happy that you're here. Finally, people are coming out late. Well, better late than never. But still, yeah. I will try to do this daily, slowly. Like today, I have already shared a lot of knowledge. But trust me, this is nothing that what is waiting for you out there in the market. I've been doing this for years. There are still days like I have still Google links open on my side where I just learn about new things. And there are things that I have rejected. I have learned these things also. What do you call it? These patterns, like Elliott waves. These cipher pattern, what do we use for harmonics? These Elliott waves. I've learned it. I've learned it this trend based. It's been a time that I haven't used it. Fifth time. फिर रेजिस्टेंस फैन गैन फैन एंड गैन का तो बहुत लोग ज्ञान चुकते हैं ठीक है तो लाइक आई हैव यूज्ड मोस्ट ऑफ दीज एंड आई एम नॉट यूजिंग इट and still I am talking about this because this is something works for me and I'm not going to here talk about things that what do you call it. I'm not going to come here to talk about fancy things like what works for the world or what works for the famous YouTuber out there or the Twitter guy out there. I'm just sharing what I see. I have not been in this space since 5 years or 10 years. I have never pretended to be. I've been trading since 1 year. I've been following the market since 2 years and things like that. I have not even started trading, in forex yet or in my normal share market yet. I'm going to, but then there are no gains to be made in other markets than to be in crypto. In crypto, we have major gains, a major upside. Like right now, like opened the chart of like let's say Euro USD, and we analyze that. All right, why the hell it is loading? They don't want you to do forex or what? Right, my internet is working. Why is it not loading? Euro USD. All right, we have Euro USD. Like we did analysis on it. How much do you think this short will print you? 2%. How much for the like this zone is something like this in crypto. Something like this in crypto itself. How much is this? This zone from here to here. 10%. Our BTC gives one candle, 10% will be made. So that is why I'm doing cryptocurrency. Because crypto, there is money to be made. There is high risk, there is a lot of high risk, but then there is rewards. And every trader can be a good trader if they manage their risk and reward. On this chart itself, even if no matter what you trade, let me be very honest, let me be very clear. Even if you just trade this resistance, this support, this resistance, and you manage your risk rewards, maybe this resistance also, and maybe even if you long here, and if you manage your risk reward, let's go to 1 hour to see. If you just simply manage how much risk you're willing to take, you are taking along here, you are only risking just 1% or 2% with a reward of 5% to 6% here until here. You're taking a risk reward of 3.2. That is what I like. 1 is to 3 is the risk reward I will tell you to start with. You're trading like this. Even if this hits a stop loss, you will be in -1. You can again go to a long. You can take 10 trades like that. And even if you go wrong in three, how much loss is that? -3. If you get out at break even in three, that is zero. And there are left trades for four. You make money in four trades. 3 into 4, 12. So -3 plus 12 you get out of 9. Let's say on a bad day, you make 6 bad trades and 3 good trades. -6 plus 9. You still come out on positive of +3. So even if you're trading just structures, just trend lines, even if you make just this trend line right here, I don't use trend lines while trading. Been a lot of long time. Even if you use it, even if you long on the, you say I'm going to long on the retest of it, you use it. There will be two guys one will be who will be afraid of getting out. He will use a stop loss here, and his take profit will be somewhere like here only and he will keep getting his stop loss down. These are the liquidities that I was talking about. But if you just keep a stop loss, like very good stop loss of 3% of 2% with a reward of 7 to 9%, let's say 9% reward, and now you don't have to take a reward like I'm just simply doing it like this because I'm talking about the risk management thing, but you don't have to scroll it like this. You have to see where you are willing to take targets. Here, the valuable target will be this. If even if you're just trading the breakout of a trend line, you will be looking at this and you can move your stop loss. Let's say you are Alprasa. All right, I just and accidentally zoomed out a lot. All right, let's say you are just moving your. Why is it zooming out a lot, man? Cancel, reset chart, control, minus. What the hell is happening here? Let me refresh it, reload. Volatility is rewarding for trading, but you get a leverage of 500. Thank you, Abbas bhai. Thanks, absolutely right, Serge. But you get a leverage of 500. Shob is just getting us out of this. But no worries, Shub, you will get us good. Anybody knows where my chart is? Because I can't find my trading view here. Where did the trading view go? F11? No, I'm already on. Alright, I guess they are having fun with me. Control plus. Alright. No, we are good. Sorry guys for this. I will be ending the stream. If you have any questions, you can ask. Until then, let me just put up some more things that I was talking about. Yeah, risk reward ratio. Just let me complete that thing. Like there is always more to learn, but that doesn't mean you don't learn anything at all. Why is it happening? Anybody knows this? Yeah. All right. Let's just keep it slow this time. You take a stop loss just below the previous close, daily close. Let's say that a previous 4 hour close after the reset. We have not broken out. We are taking a structure base after breaking out. We enter here. We take a stop loss of 1.60% or 2%, and our first take profit will be this. You won't be, just to increase your risk reward. There are some people who do it. They will just keep doing like this. They're like, oh my God, I took a trade of 9.76 risk reward. No, you can't do that. You never can. You should not, at least. This doesn't work like that. If you're going to take your first profit here, you enter like this. Then you watch your risk reward. It is not good. You don't enter. If let's say you enter at a break of structure here, the structure is broken here, and you put a stop loss here, what is the price range that you will be looking for as stop loss? 5.40. If I am like looking for a break of structure here, my target will be something like this. I have a poor risk of reward ratio. So will I be taking this trade? No. As a retailer, as someone who's starting up, as who has, accuracy of 50% and 40%, I won't take this. But the moment this risk reward goes to gives me a trade of, let's say the stop loss is just this percent, 2%, 3.91. I will perfectly take this trade open arm, close and reopen. All right, so thank you so much. I guess I have got it covered, but still, thank you so much. So this is what you will be doing. You manage your risk, you do it wisely, or you just learn from us. Ashu, particularly. I will be doing more of these streams every day, probably, or every alternative days. And I guess right now we have only people who are here through Telegram also only, but I'm just looking to target more audience so that we can get people on Telegram for me to share my charts and share my overviews and everything and grow the channel instead of doing the promotion thing that Elon Musk की बेटी का birthday है, come and join. So guys, think like that. भाई मजा आ गया. I'm happy boy that you are able to learn from here. I will be like keeping things short, more crisp. Just tell us when we going to see 30. Okay, yeah, like if you just simply ask me, my price action just tells me that don't trade right now. Don't look for anything. I want to buy spot at this level very heavily. Something in me is telling me buy spot, buy spot, buy spot as much as we want. But I want this imbalance to be filled. Right here we have an imbalance until this level. From I can mark this. Let me mark for you guys. This is the imbalance. This whole zone is fucking imbalance here. That has not been filled at all. This 17% zone. I want to see a wick in it before we move up. I wanted to see a wick right here also. When we were moving up in September, somebody like if they talked to me, I wanted to see a wick. We did not fill this imbalance and we went up. Now we are down, filling imbalances. Trust me, CME futures gap is nothing. That is just a concept that all gaps, CME futures gaps are filled. The money, like it is just the same concept here with imbalances. They need to drive the price down at this level because institutions needed to buy and they don't buy here. They won't buy at 50K. If they want to buy at 30K, they will fucking nuke the market. They will get the market down to buy there. They will get the market down to buy here. That is what imbalances are for. You see imbalances here, you think that we are going to come back. And this is one imbalance right here which I need to be filled. Rest, I have been trying to buy a spot. I bought spot last time here at 47. No, not here. Sorry. Right here. Yeah. I bought here. I was expecting it to go up. We went up, we went down again. And then I was like, all right, we go up again. We didn't. We are here. And I'm still, itching to buy spot. I don't think like, we are, having a bottom for all time high, but yeah, bottom is in for a small pump, at least this level, 45K to this of 50K. We need this to happen as per me. 38K. I don't know when it comes. Probably they are waiting for the next FOMC meeting that is in the January end, 29th or something like that, fourth week. So they are waiting for it for the money to flow in. The market is dry. There is no money, man. 1 trillion out of market is not good. Soon I want it back at 18K. Love, all you need is like a block. I wish I could do it, my friend, to you. But yeah, 18K will be like right here. 18K will confirm the bear market. 19K will confirm the bear market actually. Like in terms of historical data and fractals, people who trusted for them. I don't. I don't trust a lot of things, and you're going to, bear with that. Like I'm very much straightforward with that part. And people asking for MBOX. All right. I hope MBOX was the question. What two coins you suggest to buy in spot heavily right now? You can buy RSR and GRT. RSR, I will wait for a couple of more dips, like if I get from 18 to 22 cents. But GRT, for me, it is a good buy. Even I have to hold GRT for 4 years, I'm willing to. So that's why I have bought GRT. And MBOX, who asked for MBOX? Let me see. MBOX. Yeah, MBOX, it was Saif Adil. All right, Mbox here. Wait, let me see Mbox BTC chart. And just give me a minute. I have an Mbox normal chart also. Let me see that also. Because I have some level mark before the pump on Mbox. Because I was holding Mbox. I remember that. I remember it very, very, very well. Our short on Rose is giving us good money. Nice. Where is Mbox? 1 week. Yeah, Mbox is at a good buy level. On the first buy level is good. We have a, all right, let me share it now on the Google also. I have some entries marked, sorry for this. We just need Mbox USDT. I was looking at BTC for something else, for pumps and dumps. We don't have it here. That was MDT something. All right, this is a good buy here for Mbox. If you want to buy, this is a good buy. You want to keep a stop loss, you look for weekly closing below this level, below this wick. And then if you want to average out, I won't call out for averaging right now. Let me see if we have enough data available on any of the charts. I rely on past data very much. Like this is 20th of August. I want data before that. We don't have any data before that. So what I will do is like, let me see. All right. All right. Why does it keep zooming out like this? Control plus reset. Yeah. The next buy level will be this. After this, buy around this level. That's all. If you are looking to buy 2.918 and 3.39. You can buy some currently, like let's say you have $1,000 portfolio, you want to allocate $100 to Mbox, you buy $25 worth right now, $25 worth at this 3.39 price, and then rest at 2.9. Or I will suggest 25, 25, 25 each, and 25 for worst case scenario if we see a wick right here. That's all. A big range, and for people who are new here will think, can you please cover secret? I'm sorry, cover secret SCRT. Are you asking about SCRT or what? Like, tell me the name. Like, I am not good with the names and I don't know cover secret actually. Like, cover secret is a coin or secret is a coin. Secret USDT trading view. SCRT, yeah, I was right. All right. Let's see if we have SCRT data available somewhere on Colonix, on Coinex. All right, Coinex just seems perfect. Oh, we pumped. See, what a good, nice pump from the monthly closing levels. Like I was starting to tell on the first day itself. Oh, sorry, first day. I'm not in a session. Sorry for that. Yeah. If you are looking to sell, these are the levels. First level and second level, you will be looking to sell. If you want to buy right now, that's a risky buy, seeing how VA price is distributing again. But if you want to buy right now, your first buy will be on this line. I know it's quite late to say, but then this line makes the right sense to buy. Other than that, no. And regarding this level, we should be filled again. We should see the price coming down again right here. This is a 25% down. If you have money in Mbox, I will suggest, book at least half. I don't care if it moves from here, book half. I pumped, when it pumped right here, somewhere around here, I guess, sold it. Secret coin, SCRT coin. Oh, sorry, we are talking about SCRT, not Mbox. Yeah, for Mbox, entry point will be this level, 4. Sorry, guys, I got confused. I was just looking at different things also. I was just doing something else. SCRT, this will be a good buy point, 4.91. Second will be 3.53. These two will be the good buy points. If you need for third ones, this will be this. But I will still say don't come to, hello Nazal Iqbal. Hello Iqbal bhai. कैसे हैं आप? Yeah, this will be the entry point, but trust me, I will try to keep the YouTube live, less of entry and exit points because, if I had to grow a channel based on premium calls, I can do that. Right now, it's a like it's a consolidation market. Right now, giving calls is very hard. But then when market was ranging good, when market was, not exactly, I will say September, October phase, when market was moving, but even December, we were making money. This is the market where we need to scalp right now. Even if I give the entry here, it will try to pump from here to here, 10 to 12%, and then it will come down and you won't sell at this point. Because why? Because every time when you buy here, you will be holding until this point, or you will be holding until this point. Because the concept of holding has been put through inside your head, thinking that, I need to hold everything. Trust me, out of all 100 coins that you will hold, only 5 to 10 will pump like this or like this. If you are lucky, if it pumps within the time range you wanted to hold it for, so be it. If you are not lucky enough, let it go. Like I said, GRT and RSR, I am, happy holding them for 4 years until my price target is achieved. I'm not saying I will hold them for 4 years blindly without any price target. I have a price target for both of them. I will hold them until that is reached. The moment it is reached, I don't care if it is reached in the next week, next year, next 4 years. I will sell it, no matter if it keeps doing this. Even if it went up and it kept going up, you can't do that. You can't think like that. Hello, Mr. Whale. Abracadabra 16. I like the name. Can you check on Koti? Sure, sir. Like, it's quite late, but yeah, sure. Let's check Koti. This is the same pattern on everything. Like, this thing is everywhere. This thing is everywhere. Alright, let me delete this. You need buy points on Koti. You buy in this range. First buy. Your second buy will be much lower, very much lower. But this is a first buy. If you still want to buy anywhere in the middle, you can buy here. Entry points, I will say, like I will try to not give them in near future. 0.3632 to 0.2944. But trust me, I don't think this is the good time to buy a spot if you don't are not aware of the projects fundamentally. You're welcome. Can you give more scalp calls on your channel? That had be really helpful. I had liked to do this Iqbal, but since I don't want to speak it out, like this because it turns out to be harsh and people won't like me if I speak it up, but let me still speak it up. When you give out calls on a channel and it is available for a lot of people who are, new to this market, they are not looking to have their SLs hit. Let's go to long position. Let's say I give out a call here, and even if I say it's a scalp, there is a Bas by here. He knows what scalps is. All right, he will get a profit of, let's say this is 35%. Your eyes will get red seeing it. Let's say this. This is a 1:1 risk reward ratio. A good, no, a good one, no, a bad one, indeed. It goes here. It pumps like this, 5%, 4%. A Bas bhai will be out. He made 20x leverage 60%, 10x leverage 30%. But then there will be another person. Let's take a name of her since people are interested. Let's take a name of her. Say XYZ, her Garima name. Let's say Garima will keep holding it from here until this last target, or he will be like Hiyaki said it will go up, and now it is only printing green candles. What if it goes up like this? They will keep holding. They don't book even 1 cent of profit here, even if their initial margin is $10, $100, and that is when they will lose. They don't have to lose like this. You don't have to lose like this. What you have to simply do is like, all right, let me just reset it again. What you have to do is like you make 3% on the first impulse, you go out. Scalp simply means you take a trade based on 15-minute chart, 20 minutes chart, 1 hour chart, and you get out in the next few couple of candles. You don't hold it for days, you don't even hold it for a day, sometimes not even hours. You hold it there. You, if you have been in this space, you will think you have got bottom here. Like, let's say you put a long and Koti is here, right? 52% of long, and you're like, I have got the bottom of Koti. You will wake up after a day and you will find the Koti price here. It happens a lot of time in this market. Scalp simply means you buy here on the first touch. In the first 15 to 20 minutes it goes up 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. You sell. That's all. You want to be much more greedy, you sell half. You take half, put your stop loss in 1% profit. I'm being generous saying 1% profit. You put your stop loss in 1% profit and you close your app. That's all you do. You don't stress your eyes out. Trading will become an easy thing for you, not practically, not in money making wise, but in your head, in your stress wise, in your work handling wise. Trading will become very easy on you once you start taking this lightly. Lightly, I mean you close your apps, you don't look at charts because you have an open position. You look at charts when you need to open a position. There are two different scenarios. Understand that thing. You don't keep looking at charts after you have opened a position. Like I'm talking here because I'm looking to open a position. I'm not looking at this chart because I have a position open. I have two positions open on my Binance. I don't fucking care about it. They either hit my stop losses that I have put or my take profits. Or if they are scalp, I will go out after my live stream. I will see what the price is doing, and that's all I will do. I will get out of them. The same happens with scalps and intradays. So for scalps, don't try to send profit Abbas bhai. Oh my god, Samira is here. Thank you so much. Then will I close book profit and close my laptop. That is what you do. Sir, ki ex hai Garima. No, I don't even know any girl named Garima. That is why I'm saying I took that name, thinking a lot of times. There are a lot of girls. Garima is not one I know very closely. That is why I took Garima. Yeah. So this is how things happen. You have to book profits. If you are looking for scalp, this entry will be good, 0.3630. The second entry will be good for 0.29. This level will be good entry for scalp. Whatever impulse you get, I have been doing scalps on, 5 minutes and 3 minutes. Do they work? Do they don't work? You won't know until you practice. But I have been doing it. What you do, let's say you opened a short here, you found this much ratio, you book profit, you sleep on it. You don't wait for this much range to play out and then, hoping that this will go down again 3% more. You don't care about it. When you scalp, you book your profits, you move out. That's all you need to do. Do we have any other questions? Or we will do the live stream tomorrow again. Like tomorrow, I will try to make it practically more possible, more good looking, much better in terms of preparation and charts. And if I have some setups to explain or more questions to ask, more people to ask questions, because today we didn't have many people to ask questions. And the time will try, we will do 9 p.m. Indian time. Probably daily I will start in the beginning because I want to give my time. Lena event on 31st, can pump or not? Sir, very honest with you, one answer. I'm not going to say yes or no, but events don't pump coins. The hype does. See if the hype will bring money. If it will pump. Facebook and Instagram profile. Yeah, sir, I will do it. I will do it from tomorrow only. Like, trust me, today I am all caught up. Instagram, yes, we have there. Facebook, we don't have it here. Telegram, most of you are already there. So if anybody is not in Telegram, you can join with the following link. Instagram and Instagram and Facebook. Instagram we have. I will try to be active there. Facebook, I will make one. Let's say. Rest, please prepare your questions. Ask more people to join from tomorrow. If you all can, it will be like a good thing. Rest you if you don't, it's okay. See the market by second. Sorry, I was about to see for 15 minutes. If you see for 15 minutes, you just, if you book profits here, you short here, you book profits here. You don't wait for market to new. So these are some things that you need to follow, that you need to check, and rest, let it be. Let price do what it does. Sir, sponsored stream when you strong sponsored us. Ah, Bas flattering you. Yeah, he like we are buddies like that. So good thing. All right, guys. Bye bye. I will simply close the stream for now. Rest. If you have any questions, reach out to my Telegram channel. DM me. If you want to take live sessions, as always, you can pay me a visit in my DMs. I will let you know all the prices and everything. And trust me, live sessions are much more interactive in this, unless you are another love who doesn't talk in live sessions. He took 5 live sessions, all went really good. From my side, I don't know from his side, but then he never spoke properly. He never had a single fucking question. He knew the market. All his setups were really good throughout the live sessions. He said dump, market dumped. He said pump, market pump. And I was sitting there like, oh my god, what am I doing here? This guy knows everything. Good night, guys. Good night. Enough of talking right now. I will see you all tomorrow. It was a good time streaming. Let me see how to stop streaming and everything because I'm still new to it. But yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye.